Hello, my name is Winder, and it's time for some more UBL highlights. So weirdly enough, the first match of week 4 is not going to be my own on the channel. This one was already played, it was literally played within the 24 hours of the pairings being announced. So here we are. So here we have Lyric versus Turnips, or also known as a Fat Rat. We got the replay up here. I think it's currently got game 2 up, which we don't want. We want game 1 up. It sucked to be starting on game 2. Lyric as well going into this week was the other trio besides myself. So yeah, it's kind of like Lyric's obviously very good, and their team is very scary. They haven't made any transactions. They are the one on the bottom with the Solgaleo, the Mega Titar, the Clefairy. We see the Jolteon this week, which is really interesting. Which I don't believe they've brought any other week, which is pretty cool to see. We've got the Whimsicott as well, so really like their team here actually. Looks really, really solid, like Tailwind support. But as you can see from Turnip side, they actually made some transactions between the previous week and this week. They made some transactions that went live this week. So after they got the, I'm pretty sure it was the Mudsdale. Yeah, it was the Mudsdale a Selgor thing. Once they got that off, they said they were going to just trade it off. So in return, they got Porygon Z as a tier 3. And you might be very surprised to hear this. You remember, this was based on singles that we kind of looked at the tier list for. As a free pick that was based on tier 4, you can see that Talonflame. Talonflame was tier 4, so Talonflame is an incredible pickup. Obviously the rest of their team is still the same. We got the Mega Gengar, we got the Dialga, the Thunderous Incarnate, the Amoonguss. We see the new Talonflame and the Ditto, which is quite interesting. I'm not sure what the Ditto wants to do. But it'll be interesting to see. I think this match is going to be pretty good. I believe the two of them also know each other for outside of the UBL as well. I don't know, there was something about a Wish Cache or something like that. Something about a Wish Cache. Discard one of them, so yeah. Without further ado, let's get into this. Also, I believe Turnips was 2-1 going into this, and Lyric was 3-0, so I believe. But I know Lyric was 3-0, but I can't remember about Turnips, and I don't want to go check in case it spoils like who the victor of this match is, because I actually don't know. I like to go into these blind. So, let's get this started. So, we've got Lyric leading Whimsicott Solgaleo versus Amoonguss and Dialga. We see, that Ditto. Yeah, I think, yeah, they actually played this match. Like, a few people actually came to watch this one. I think Airstream came to watch this one maybe as well, I'm not sure. Both of these leads are actually, like, really good. Like, I can't stress, like, both of these leads, like, actually just look really solid. Like, you've got Amoonguss for Spore / Rage Powder, and Dialga for really good offensive pressure. Obviously great as well if you have, like, an Earth Power into Solgaleo. And then you've got Whimsicott to maybe set up Tailwind or taunt the Amoonguss. And then Solgaleo is obviously great offensive pressure, maybe try and take out this Amoonguss, or if you have something with Dialga. Both of these leads I really like both of them. I've been interested to see what happens. So maybe a taunt into Amoonguss, I'm not sure. We see a switch straight up into Mamoswine. Amoonguss protects, and we do see the taunt come out, and Dialga goes for a flamethrower, and that crit one-shots. Ooh. So that depends on a lot of things if that mattered. Obviously, the the Mamo could have been Assault Vest, could have been Thick Fat. What else is it? Oblivious or like Snow Cloak or something? It was probably Thick Fat. That probably mattered a lot. Losing that Mamo that quickly was huge. So that's a real big crit right off the bat. Solgaleo's got to come back in. Goes for a Protect just to try and get the Tailwind up, and Flamethrower comes down to Solgaleo again. We switch into Clefairy, and ooh, nice Zen Headbutt. Dude, honestly, I think that Friend Guard actually saved the Solgaleo. This Dialga's so powerful. What? Insane. And yeah, no, that's, and with it coming down to 2 support mons because the Mamo's dead, like, and the Moongus is just clicking Rage Powder, so like Clefairy's got to follow me here, right? It has to, otherwise this game is like over. So, oh, it's Goggles. Oh, that's really cool. So it's Goggles Solgaleo. That's really cool. We do see a Toxic from the Dialga, actually. Wow. Because it's going to be Friend Guard, not Magic Guard, so the Toxic actually might act up in damage. I'm interested why it's Toxic and not just, like, just going for a Flash Cannon there, but whatever. Might be more useful in the long run. Alright, Helping Hand. We see a Protect. We see the Zen Headbutt. Not enough. Solgaleo goes down. And this actually looks really rough for Lyric. See a Rage Powder. Which, I mean, Whimsicott does ignore because it's a Grass type. But this Whimsicott's got to take on whatever's in the bag. The Thunderous. If it's not offensive, maybe. Maybe you have a chance. But, like, also breaking just a Moongus isn't the easiest thing in the world. Went for the double Moonblast to cover, like... Sure, what was that covering? Maybe a Taunt from Thunderous, maybe, actually. That makes sense. But Clefairy's kind of getting whittled down a little too much here. See the Power. That's honestly unfortunate as well. Joke off the Taunt. Go for a T-Bolt. No priority move, just trying to get damage. Really just, yeah. This was a rough one for Lyric. A crit on that Mamo almost definitely mattered. Yeah, the Flamethrower Dialga was... That, like, kind of tore through. That really tore through. Like, the 2 threats that Lyric brought, both just kind of died to Dialga. So yeah. So we're going to game 2. I'm not sure if you adapt. Because, like, that Dialga, like, actually just tore the team apart. And really, you don't actually have a lot for it. If with the Flamethrower, like... Because Flash Cannon, if it has it... Like, I mean, it didn't go for Flash Cannon on Clefairy. We just saw Flamethrower and Toxic. So, maybe it's... I don't know. Maybe it doesn't actually have Flash Cannon, so maybe T-Tol is alright. I'm not sure. But we see it differently this time. We see Mamo Clefairy into a Moongus Ditto. It's going to copy the Mamo. That's really interesting to see as a lead. You presume the Ditto is Scoff, of course. Wait, no, the real Mamo went first. Also, that's very telling. Wait, Mamo? Yeah, so the real Mamo did a lot more. Mamo has a lot more HP, actually. I was going to say maybe that's banded, but no. See a Spore come out. Yeah, Dialga's really safe here. We see the T-Tar. I like this because this might be it. There's the Flash Cannon. Okay. And then we see a Giga Drain. It's not Weakness Policy because this is Mega T-Tar. Brings back into Sleeping Mammo. See a Rage Powder come out. Flash Cannon. That actually just takes it out. Even in Sand. That's crazy. But Solgaleo is the last. Can't ignore the Rage Powder here because we know it's Goggles, but just opts to try and take it out. See the Flamethrower come out, and that almost takes it out. Dude, this Dialga kind of tore this team apart. Like, actually, no joke. Yeah, no. Dialga tore the... Yeah, it gets the 3-turn sleep. It did not matter against him. With Mega Gengar there as well. Yeah. That's... Even if it was only like a 1-turn, like, there was that. But then there was also... well, I guess there wasn't a 4th, it was just a 2. You did have Earthquake, actually, so maybe it did kind of matter, actually. So let me see. So we see... Yeah, so that's turn 1. We see a Spore there, so that's 0 turns. Mammo switches out. We see 1 turn of sleep there. Right? Fell asleep. But yeah, that was the last thing to happen, so... And then, yeah, 2 turns. So yeah, it was 2 turns of sleep. If it was a 1 turn, he could have clicked Lyric could have clicked Earthquake and actually probably won the game. Because I would doubt Mega Gengar would actually live. It might. Like, if one of them lives, then it's over. Oh, no. Yeah, if one of them lives, it's over. But, like, if they both die, then you go to a game 3. But, yeah, geez. Not gonna... I knew Dialga was good, but, like, against Lyric's team, against what they brought, like, it actually tore them apart. Honestly, I just want to look at the rest of their, like, draft and see what they could have brought. They didn't bring Reshiram, which is interesting. Why no Reshiram? That is a good question. Reshiram would have really helped here. But I guess Dragon. Like, it might... Do we know about Dragon coverage? We don't. So it could have had Dragon coverage. I think Reshiram and Dialga speed tie, I want to say. I'll get Showdown up in another tab so I can have a quick look. So we have Dialga who hits base 90, yeah, and then so what, Reshiram? Reshiram is also base 90. So it would have been like a speed tie. So maybe you don't want to play those games. And even then, you're not super effective on the Dialga either. But still, that's maybe one of your better answers. Other than that, I guess like a defensive Snorlax. Maybe Dusclops. You could have gone for maybe a Trick Room mode. But like, what are you Trick Room with? Like a slow T-Tar? Or Snorlax, I guess? Dialga just put in so much work against, because it's so good against Clefairy, good against Whimsicott, good against T-Tar, good against Solgaleo, good against Mamoswine. It was gonna kill Jolteon most likely anyway. Kills Durant. I guess Hitmontop, but like, you're probably not killing it, and you probably die to a Dragon move. If you don't, then like the partner can kind of help clean it up, or you can just save the Dialga so once the Hitmontop's gone. But other than that, no, like, you also had to prepare for rain. Like, I presume that's why the Jolteon was there, to prepare for rain, but Turnips didn't even bring rain. Dude, no, that was a... Like, I'm stunned that Dialga did so well. Like I say, I knew Dialga was good. Dialga's a great Pokemon. VGC is actually really, really solid. It's never really had a time to shine because it's not always the best pick. There usually is better picks in VGC, but when it's a draft league like this, and you know, not everyone's gonna have access to all of the, like, only one person has, you know, one of each big legendary. Dialga's not a bad pick, and like it really showed that like against the right team, it tears things apart. Like literally hit everything on Lyric's team that they brought this week super effectively, other than Jolteon, and Jolteon will just die. So yeah, that was insane. So again, well played to Turnips. He recognized what he needed to bring and brought it. Lyric, I guess, just didn't really have anything great for Dialga, and wasn't prepped for it enough. I guess, like, wasn't prepped for Flamethrower Dialga specifically. Like, Dual Stab, sure, you can deal with that with Solgaleo, but not Flamethrower as well. So, but regardless, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm not sure when I'm going to be having my battle. I'm hoping to have it in the next couple. I'm recording this after work, as I apparently now just like to do. So I'm hoping to do my match in a couple days. But we'll see. So I will see you guys in the next video. So take it easy, everyone.